How could this happen to me?
Who's that? Well, that was an earthquake. That is the shaking or tremor ring caused by the sudden release of energy. Fault types. There are three fault types when it comes to an earthquake. There's the tension, which pulls them apart, the compression, which squeezes them together, and there's the shear stress, which causes rocks to slide past each other. In an earthquake, there is a focus. A focus is the point within Earth when faulting begins. An epicenter, on the other hand, is a point directly above the focus on the surface. There are seismic waves caused by these focus and epicenters of an earthquake. There are two types of seismic waves, the body waves and the surface waves. There are two body waves, primary and secondary. And then there are two surface waves, Rayleigh and Love. Now, how is an earthquake epicenter located? Well, you need 3 seismograph stations are needed to locate the epicenter of an earthquake. And then a circle where the radius equals the distance to the epicenter is drawn. The intersection of circles locates the epicenter. Now, earthquakes have a certain classification, and we call these earthquake classification scales. There is the Richter scale, which measures the magnitude, which is a measure of how destructive an earthquake is. And there's the Mercalli scale, which measures the intensity, which is how people and structures are affected by the earthquake. Let's talk about plate tectonics here. Let's talk about the Earth. The Earth has lithospheric plates, and these lithospheric plates are the crust of the Earth, which is broken into many pieces, which are called plates. Okay? In plate boundaries, it is when one or more of these plates, or these tectonic plates, meet. So there are 3 types of these plate boundaries. So, plates. Okay, there's the divergent, which is the moving of a wave plate. There's the convergent, which is the tectonic plates moving towards each other. And there's the transform boundary, which is plates sliding, beside each other. So, for causes of plate tectonics, there are convection currents, which is hot magma in the earth that rises, moves toward the earth, the surface, it cools, then it sinks down. This creates a convection current beneath the plates that cause the plates to move. Now, there are 2 types of plates. There is the ocean plate, which is underneath the ocean, and there's the continental plate, which is underneath the continents.
Now we're going to talk about the 3 types of volcanoes, the 2 types of eruptions, and the 3 stages of a volcano. Volcanoes erupt when there is too much pressure that results in magma to rise from the magma chamber to the magma vents and finally reaching the Earth's surface, which is now called the lava.
There are 3 types of volcanoes. These volcanoes are classified by its appearance, how it erupts, and how it is formed. First is the shield volcano. These volcanoes have a very wide base that covers a large area, and it doesn't have a steep side. These volcanoes are formed from non-explosive eruptions. It erupts in a quiet way and can occur several times. Bulusan is an example of this kind of volcano. Next is the cinder cone volcano. These volcanoes are known to be the smallest and the most common type of volcano. These volcanoes are explosive and are formed from a large crater. An example of this volcano is the Mayon volcano. Last is the composite volcano, also known as the stratovolcano. It is the kind of volcano with a combination of shield volcano and the cinder cone volcano. It has a wide base and steep side. These volcanoes erupt between explosive and non-explosive volcanoes. Mount Pinatubo is an example of the stratovolcano.
There are 2 types of eruptions. The first one is explosive, which it can be deadly because lava erupts from the volcano. The second one is non-explosive, but it is deadlier since it is very silent that no one can notice the lava pouring out.
There are 3 stages of a volcano. An active volcano which frequently erupts, a dormant volcano that has not erupted in a certain time but will probably erupt again in the future, and the extinct volcano that has not erupted in 100 years and will not erupt again.
And now, how to survive an earthquake.
First, for indoors.
Lesson 1. Lesson 2. Lesson 3.
And then for outdoors.
Lesson 26.
Wow!
Lesson 9001.